What is going on, everyone? Welcome on in to our last stream for this week. We're back with GTA 6 as always, but there are a few things to talk about with other GTA or Red Dead news. Well, GTA Online and Red Dead news. But anyways, welcome on in, guys. We got some people in here. Artie's in here. I can't scroll up anymore. Mad Mutant is in the building. Mobsy, hopefully. Oh no, Mobsy's not here. Well, not the suitable of times that you go live, Bav. Hope to see you live when you're in the same country. Mobsy, next week, I haven't told you guys yet, but next week, I don't think I'm going to be able to make these times work, just because I got some other things going on. So, I'm thinking about doing a late stream for next week, so we'll see how that goes. So, it'll be like early morning for like Americans and all that. Jake Billett, T. Burton, what's up, boys? Welcome on in. Alejandro, I'll move to Miami before GTA 6. Honestly, me too, probably, because the game's never coming out, man, it feels like. Where's the music? I need it in my ear. There we go. Conehead Billy. Hi, Bavenbog. Oh, my goodness. I watched all of them entirely this week, just not live. Really? I didn't really know that people watch, like, the replays of live streams, because I personally don't, but I put one up, the first one that I done, and someone commented, and they're like, can you leave them live? Because I watched them, and I'm like, okay, I can start doing that. I typically remove them because they kind of clog the feed and doesn't look that great for me. Razor's Revenge. What's good, man? I just got out of bed and started tidying up. Toast can wait. You got to try that toast, man, and I need to see it. Did you end up getting bread for it? Because we're all keen for it in the group chat. We need to see it. Toast is Bav. Wait, toast with Bav is better. Boys, I got him some Vegemite to try because he's American. And I'm like, dude, you have to try Vegemite. But I didn't get him bread because, you know, that's a weird gift. Getting someone bread because it could go off by the time they get around to it. So I got him Vegemite. There's a supermarket, grocery store nearby. He can go there, get some bread. He's got a toaster in his hotel room. We checked that. So I'm keen to see him try Vegemite. Benji's here. What's going on, man? Benji should get moderated back, in my opinion. I need to remove everyone's moderator. I don't even think we've got a mod in here just yet. No, we've got Madmader and Spidey all the way up the top. Traps, what's going on, man? Yo, Bav, love seeing you. It's Booney. Booney, what's good, man? It's been a long time. Hopefully you're doing well, brother. Yusuf says, wow. Wow, what? What's going on, Yusuf? That is fantastic. Thanks, man. Conehead says it's good background noise. Honestly, I feel like that's the way you listen to like really long things. Like whether it's a stream replay or like podcast type of things like the roundtable. Because the roundtable I think is perfect to listen to in the background while you're going about your business. Whether you're playing games or you're just hanging out, eating food, whatever, driving. I think just playing that stuff in the background is really good. Conehead says, although Infinity has been kind of depressed lately, GTA Infinity with the GTA 6 news, I gotta check on him then, man. I gotta check on him. Conehead says, I do that for PV, MCT, Sav, and Infinity. The boys. Good collection of creators right there, man. Razor says, no, not yet. Gonna run to the store and get some steaks, toast, and cheese. Do you have something to cook those steaks on? Yusuf says, man, that's cool. Thanks, Yusuf. Yusuf's just hyped me up and I don't know what for. Blind Fury says, Vegemite and our UK Marmite is the worst thing ever in existence. Dude, no, it's not. Vegemite is so delicious. Razor, you know what? If you don't even want to try it on toast, you could try it on crumpets. Crumpets is so good. Surely you guys know what I'm talking about. Crumpets are like the best thing. Just put some butter down, put some Vegemite down. Oh, Razor, you know what? I didn't get you butter. That'd be weird also to gift you butter. Go and get a little bit of butter, alright? You need some of that. Blind Fury says W mods. Conehead, do you think we will get the Red Dead 2 port? Wait, it is so strange with what Rockstar are doing. Everyone was expecting the Red Dead 2 port, but instead we got Red Dead Redemption 1 news. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. Sowad Hassan says, watching from Bangladesh. Thanks very much, man, for tuning in. Dude, that's all the way across the world. That's hours away from me. Like, Australia's away from everyone, basically. But thank you very much. It's so cool seeing everyone come together in here. Coned says roundtable tomorrow. I'm keen. Caden as well. You're in here. I did read that message in my head. I didn't actually say it. My favorite Aussie. Let's go, man. Let's go. It's good to have you in here. Benji starting off the dono train nice and early with the $4.99. Thank you, Benji. You guys ever watch Mr. Robot? That's the one with that guy. What's his name? Rami Malik or something like that? Mr. Robot. I'm search. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. I have not watched that. Okay, Victor Vallejo is here. Welcome, Traps. Oh, he's welcome everyone in here. Let's go, Vic. How are you today? Bav says MV. I'm doing pretty good. I was actually kind of struggling to get out of bed, but here we are. I got a coffee over here. I got to make sure I don't let it go cold, like always. Caden says, thanks, Vic. Roundtable tomorrow. I'm keen for the roundtable tomorrow. It's such a good episode. Let me drink some of this. Delicious. Delicious. Promite over Vegemite all day. How many different variations of that stuff is there? Vegemite, Marmite, Promite? What is a crumpet? I'll have to send you an actual photo. Crumpets. I'm going to just search it up right now. Because in that way you don't have to buy like a full loaf of bread. Alright. If you can get into Woolworths... I'm getting a picture for you right now. This bad boy right here. If you can get into Woolworths, get these. They are so nice, man. They're so nice. And then what do they look like? Whatever this dude's photo is here. Opening new tab. Boom. That's horrible. They kind of look like that. And then you just put them in the toaster as well, just like toast. Put your butter on them and then put toast, and they're the best thing. Because they got all the little holes in there, all the butter and the flavor gets into it. It's so nice. GTA yeses for later. What do we got? What do we got? Conrad says you need to keep doing these GTA 6 streams all the way till the release because it actually helps make time go faster. I know. I feel like at some point we're gonna have to run out of things to talk about, but that's where the chat comes in handy because you guys keep it going, you know, asking questions, what you guys want to hear, theories and whatnot. Because if I was just talking to myself about GTA 6, I'd go mad. So we're going to do something to entertain ourselves until the game drops. And I'm also working on another video, so that'll give you something to do. That should be out this weekend. I've finished putting in the main video to the project, and I'll bring it up a little bit later. I've just got like sound effects and visuals to do, so shouldn't be too far. W dude, I think I heard of it. What's the equivalent of Vegemite for an American? I don't know. That's a good question. Any banana themed nightmares last night? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I had a really strange dream the other day, and I woke up and I thought of a word that I kept saying in the dream, and I'm like, alright, that has to mean something. And I wrote it down, and it was sauna barn. Like a sauna, you know, you go in there, it's a steam room basically. And then a barn, but like not where animals are. It's like BAHN. And I kept thinking of that in my dream, so I woke up, wrote it down, went back to sleep, woke up again. I'm looking at sauna barn on my phone. I'm like, what does this mean? I'm like, oh, that was in my dream. So I have no idea. Sauna barn. Conrad says, Bogan, have you ever had any back pain? Honestly, I have. I have had a lot of back pain. Last week, my upper back was really sore. And I used like this cheap little massager from Kmart. And I laid down in the chair and I just went with that for like over an hour. And then when I stopped, it felt like my back was completely bruised. So horrible. Horrible. Razor, all GTA Online players, VIP and CRP. Oh my god, I'm struggling. VIP and CEO work is triple money this week. Grind Sightseer and Headhunter back to back for 60k each mission. Dude, I do need to grind to get some money for that. I was looking at the stuff that they were teasing with this actually. The new listings, we should go through that. Where'd Conan's thing go? I feel like I've been gaming too much. Dude, maybe it stems from that. Sitting in a chair. My chair is super comfy, right? Like, I've done a review on it, and I still stand by everything I said in that review, even like a year later. It's my favorite chair. But I don't sit in it properly, so I still get back pain because I just don't sit in it right. Benji, what even is Vegemite? Dude, you got to try Vegemite. You've got to try it. If you ever go to Australia, you got to try it. I'm surprised you don't know. Like, that's just a thing. People should know. Bro likes eating yeast. Dude, it smells funky sometimes. It's good. You should try dark chocolate peanut butter. $9.99 from Benji. Thanks, man. Bav, what's the T5 Australian baddies? What's T5 mean? I'm not too sure. Name your future podcast. Welcome to Sauna Barn. Dude, if I ever make like a GTA game, I'll make that a location in there. Having back pain for months now. It's so annoying. I got to fix it before GTA 6 so I can play 24/7. It's terrible. Creative B-Side says, wait, the mansion update is out. No, it's not out yet, but they are doing little missions to tease it. So we'll go through this right quick. I'll quickly read. Raises one. Dude, I had a nightmare that I woke up in St. Louis and all my stuff was in Australia. I was so distraught. I had no idea how to get back. Felt so real. It's so crazy. T5 is top 5. What's the top 5 Australian baddies? Well, we got Margot Robbie up the top. And then whoever falls below that, I'm not too sure. Alright, let's get into this. So, Rockstar dropped, I believe... Well, we got a screenshot of one of the mansions right here. And you can see the interior inside of it. I believe this is just Devon Weston's. So... Interesting. It's got a helicopter up here, so there's a helipad confirmed. But we'll try and zip through this. Lay a proper foundation in new listings. Join. Boys, this word here, I'm going to zoom in as well so we can read it properly. This word here, you know, it makes sense for like Grand Prix, but Rockstar games, this is pricks. I was watching TGG's video and he kept saying pre-luxury real estate, and I'm like, brother, knowing Rockstar, I'm fairly certain they're going for pricks. Because it's just like funny. So I'll be saying that. Pricks Luxury Real Estate VIP program to earn a preferred rate of upcoming properties plus get exclusive bonuses this week. And more. Alright. There's a new entrant in the Los Santos high-end real estate scene, and they're making moves into some of the most exclusive neighborhoods. Pricks Luxury Real Estate has ambitious plans bringing new unrivaled mansion properties to this lucrative market in, I need a burp, December. This is why pre-recorded is so much better, because I can just trim out everything. Every time I'm like speaking so much, I feel like burping too. It's so funny. As part of the consortium overseeing these new developments, Mr. Faber, blah, 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 giving work, something is 4 times money. Clear out squatters, procure construction materials, and motivate contractors in new listings. So we got a bunch of new missions, 3 new missions available in GTA Online. They're double money in RP, which is great, but 4 times for GTA Plus members, which makes me feel like I definitely shouldn't have cancelled, but I don't play it enough for it to be worth it. Help transform the face of Los Santos luxury real estate by completing all 3, and you'll be granted with their preferred rate of $2 million, a $2 million discount on the mansions when they drop. So guys, I feel like that means that the mansions are going to be like $8 to $10 million. And I think I've only got like 6 in game, so I'm cooked. Emmanuel, welcome on in, man. So Rockstar decided instead of releasing Trailer 3 after the delay, they release a Red Dead Redemption port for Netflix, iOS, and Android. Now, I'm not complaining too much, but I am. Caden says, my top 3 is 1, Bab's mum, 2, Bab's mum, 3, Bab's mum. Jesus Christ. This loser. Love you, Caden. This week also brings executive bonuses to aid the acquisition of capital resources and look for additional opportunities throughout the month. Okay. Very important pricks. Yeah, see, you wouldn't read that as very important pre. It's very important pricks because they're important pricks right here, you know? Status is everything. First off, the hat looks shit, the shirt looks shit, the slides look shit, the delivery looks shit, so no good. Let's see. Nothing interesting. Complete all the new listings. There's a gold tier, get some money. Here they are. $2 million discount on a mansion would be good, plus a $1 million bonus. That's kind of cool. And a new Rockstar Games sweater, I'll take that. But overall, These are just the offices. What are they? Why is there a screenshot of them? We know what these look like. I don't even want to read the context. Free executive office. There you go. Livery looks okay. Screenshot on this is actually not bad. Interesting. I don't know if it's enough to get me to get back into the game though, honestly. I really don't know. I definitely do want to play the casinos, the mansions, but I don't think I've got enough money and I don't want to get on beforehand to grind. T. Burton says, Margot Robbie, Wolf of Wall Street. Good lord. Good lord indeed, mate. And you are making me want to watch it again. Creative B-Side says, I'm buying that mansion, bro. Interiors, finally. It looks so good. It does look okay. But I don't know. Sure, the interiors might be nice. But I'm thinking of, like, the other location they got set up. Is there any screenshots of them? Of course not. There's a location in the game that takes place in my favorite lookout spot. I'm going to pull it up right now. If it wants to load. It's not that far away. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This is all of my footage, by the way, guys. All of my old footage, at least. Oh, there's so many clips. All right, this spot right here. This is my favorite lookout spot, and now they're putting a mansion there. I feel like an old man complaining to the council about it. I don't think it's good, because I like this spot, man. It's my favorite spot in Los Santos. But now there's going to be a mansion there, and I'm not happy. When you play the update, are we going to play it on PC or Xbox? Xbox, I've got a bunch. Yeah, dude, I only play GTA Online on the Xbox. I am not restarting it. I've already given, like, my whole teen years to GTA. I am not going to start again on another platform, honestly. Caden says, I'm the king of giving people a hard time. Blind Fury says, Bav is my man crush. Let's go. Lethal Weapon, welcome on in. Rockstar doesn't even need to release Trailer 3. They could let Game Informer do an article about GTA 6 with a bunch of new screenshots and a bunch of info, and the world would be talking about it. I agree. But still, that's kind of technically Rockstar releasing information, because they would be providing them with exclusive screenshots, and they can't obtain them if Rockstar don't release anything. So they do need to give them the screenshots, but I'd be happy with Game Informer. I'd be happy with just a few screenshots, man. I really would. Oh my god, Emmanuel. Rockstar's milking online and the cow isn't even female. Stevie Wonder Kid, welcome on in, man. DCA made a good breakdown of that one image with the teaser. DCA. DCA. I don't know DCA. Or I do, and I just can't recognize it. I'm just search up DCA GTA. Oh, Digital Car Addict. There we go. There's a little breakdown thing. That's pretty cool then. See, I would go and watch stuff on it, but I'm overall just not really keen for it. Of course, mansions, we've all waited a long time, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Creative B-Side says... Oh, I keep saying B-Side. It's Side B. Creative, I'm so sorry. They only showed one mansion in that entire news page thing. They did show another one in this shot here. It's thinking. Australian internet, beautiful. So this one here, the whole thing is based on Devin Weston's mansion, right? You got the fence line. I don't know about these ball statue things, but then the building is basically the exact same. Like the roof, you go and compare them. It's basically one for one. You can tell it's not Devin's because you got the observatory in the background. So this is a new mansion, but still, it's kind of disappointing. It's kind of disappointing that they're reusing assets again. Like, I personally would have just opened up the existing mansions that we have instead of copy and pasting an existing mansion and placing it somewhere else. I think that's lazy. That's annoying. Make the new lookout on the roof of the mansion. I just hope there's a good spot for me to sit with my car. That's all I want. Alejandro said, someone said if everyone stops playing GTA 5 online, Rockstar will move up their release date. I don't know if that'll actually happen. Boycotts don't really work when you think about it. And especially with Rockstar, I don't think it'll work. I don't think it'll work at all. Yangi says fountains. That's the only word. Fountains. Is that what you're talking about with the ball thingos? A little statue, concrete, circular, or spherical objects? They're fountains. They're kind of cool fountains. I'll give you that. MV says, I stopped 5 years ago. That's honestly very fair, man. It's outlived its stay. You know, we've spent too much time in Los Santos. It's time to move on. We're all excited for the next big thing. And motivations, you know, like we're all not that motivated for the next update. There are people, absolutely there's people, but I feel like a good portion of us are not that keen just because we've been punched in the face by Rockstar with that delay. And then it's like, hey, go play the old game. It's like, I don't want the old game, you know? And yeah, the balls are fountains. Oh, let's go up it. I don't care about the copy and pasted exteriors for the most part. I'd rather they spend their time on the development for GTA 6 and the interiors. Absolutely, I agree. I would much rather them work on GTA 6 than online at all. I just feel like they didn't need to copy and paste Devon's, of all places, because it's like an address that you actually visit, so you know and you associate the layout with Devon Weston, I guess. But with the delay as well, a lot of people are asking if there's going to be an extra update, like early next year for GTA Online. I personally hope they don't. I think this should be their final one, and then just move everyone, all the resources over to GTA 6 so that they can actually finish it. Amusingly, you can make fountains like that in The Sims. I need to get into The Sims. I downloaded it because I was like, I want to make my house and then I can decorate it like how it is right now, and then I can move furniture around without actually committing to moving it around in the house. Because there's nothing worse than getting started on moving furniture around and then realizing things don't fit or it doesn't look nice. So it's like, yeah, I'll just do it in The Sims. But then I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, damn, it's been a while since I played The Sims. Couldn't figure it out, so I've uninstalled that. Sav's been saying B-side as well. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry, creative. Maybe I'll just stick to saying creative. Blind Fury says, alright, I have to go and grind my level 10 character to get enough money for a mansion. Jeez, level 10? Starting late, man. Get into it. Good luck with that. Razor said, Bav, already know what's going to happen. No one's going to care until it drops. Then we all play it for a day. It'll be mid, but then they'll release like a new game mode, a new car. I don't think anything's going to hook me back into it. I feel like this is going to be the first update I kind of just watch, to be honest, and I don't like doing that. I like playing every single update, but I feel like I'm just going to watch it. Emmanuel says, I think we leave Rockstar in 2025. We can leave them in 2025, but we are going back in 26. I promise you that. Not playing online will do jack shit. Playing online doesn't make them money. Buying shark cards does. So if you play it, yeah, Tiba, I get what you mean, but at the same time, if you have, you know, 10,000 people, these are just dumb examples, 10,000 people playing GTA Online, there might be a number that buy shark cards, but if you have 100,000 people playing GTA Online, then there's more chance of people actually buying a shark card. So I feel like Rockstar want people to play this game, and to do that and bring that hype back, I think they need to give us some GTA 6 news, because it worked with, I think, Trailer 1, and then everyone returned to GTA Online, like, yes, let's run it back for old time's sake. You get in there, realize, I've got no money, and the mansions are expensive. Let's either grind the missions out, or buy a shark card. So, a lot of people will buy shark cards just to enjoy the update. So, and that's what Rockstar need, I believe. Emmanuel says, I heard that Red Dead Redemption 3 has entered production. I don't know about that. I haven't heard anything personally, but that is kind of cool. I use The Sims to plan my... I'm messing up so bad here. I use The Sims to plan redecorating my living room. It's a smart idea. You know, I've got on Steam, I'll pull it up over here. What is it? My setup tour? Library. My dream setup, that's what it's called. I've got this game, and I'd done that just to organize how I wanted my gaming room before I'd done it. So I'm like, right, let's visualize it, let's see, and then we'll actually do it. So set it up, and now I've got basically a 1-for-1 scale. It's so cool. MV says, I want Rockstar to make a 50s, 60s gang game, Warriors, Wanderers style, with fists, bat, switchblades, and brass knuckles instead of RPGs, machine guns. Interesting. That is interesting. I don't know how I'd feel about it. I know there'd surely be people out there that want it. I need to play the Warriors. I have not played that. I am very basic. I haven't really gotten into all of the other games that they've dropped other than like GTA and Red Dead. I haven't even played Midnight Club. Again, I don't really like car games, so go figure. But yeah, I do want to get through some of their games. B-side is a song. Probably. I don't know where I'm hearing it, but yeah, when I see that, it just comes out as B-side to me. I understand now, ... Razor's Revenge says, I still feel like we'll see Liberty City before GTA 6. Interesting. Ever since they shut down the preservation project, I don't have great evidence, but imagine they connect it loosely to Lucia as the last update. I don't think we'll see Liberty City in GTA 5 whatsoever. I feel like dropping a huge map expansion into a game that's about to, end support. Well, not really like end support, but like finish up and then everyone moves over to GTA 6. I don't think they would do that, because that's too big of an update. But I do feel like they could feature Liberty City in GTA 6. I think it'd be nice to do that, just in a small area. It doesn't need to be the whole map. Similar to St. Mark's Bistro in San Andreas. You go there, small portion of the map. Don't need the whole thing. I think that'd be cool. I need to get some of this coffee in me. I feel like it's going to get cold again. I do this every time. Yeah, it's definitely cold. It's definitely cold. MV says, pre-production, aka story, brainstorming, character sheets, world design. If it's just like brainstorming for Red Dead 3, I reckon there would be people brainstorming that like day one of Red Dead 2 dropping. Like, oh, dude, what are we going to do for the next one? We have to make it like 10 times better. So, I reckon that would have happened, because I can see that. You finish off a project and then you're just talking with the boys. That's just brainstorming, man. So if you're talking about brainstorming, I reckon they would have been doing that like just as Red Dead 2 dropped, or even probably before. Like, oh, we're getting close, man. What could we do for the next one? I don't know. I think I remember seeing or hearing of a clip from Dan Houser saying that the Red Dead 2 story was only meant to be told, Red Dead Redemption story was only meant to be told over 2 games, and that's been completed, but now it's out of his hands, that's his baby or whatever, but we'll see what happens with that. It is their second biggest IP, I believe, so it's a smart business move to make one. I don't know if the series really needs it, but we'll see. Alejandro says, I wanted GTA 6 in another time period like the 80s when the drug trade was at its peak. That would be really cool, and I get that, and I get the want for it. I don't see it really working in today's day and age, because with GTA Online, it is such a big thing, and you can continually expand upon that, right? You can introduce new cars, new weapons, all this new stuff, and you can reference things in real life and all that, pop culture references and all that. But if you set it in an older time period, you are restricted. You can't keep introducing new cars. Sure, you could probably whip out the argument and say, oh, they could just progress it with time. But I feel like that's still kind of restricting you, because you're kind of holding yourself back. So that's how I see it, because then you can't reference things that are happening in the real world around you, limited by the vehicles, and everyone's like, oh, there's so many cool vehicles that came out back then. Yeah, I know, a lot of them are cool, but it's not going to be enough. It's just not going to be enough. Creative says, yeah, I don't think I'm going to buy mansions, though. I'll just try and break into them if that's possible, or doubt. Dude, imagine that. That would be so cool, breaking into the mansions. I had so much fun with that in San Andreas, like doing the burglary missions. I love that. Trying to sneak around, not be too loud. They should include that. That would be so cool. If not in this update, include it in GTA 6. Please, please, please. Please. or find a rich guy to let me in. I'll explore. Yeah, I do want to get it just for the sake of like completing my GTA Online's character arc, because the video I'm just making, almost finished on actually, I'm telling the story of the GTA Online protagonists. You know, they get into Los Santos with nothing, they start building connections and growing their reputation, they do heists, then they start their own businesses, and then they're saving the world. And then fast forward some years, it ends with them retiring on the hills with a mansion overlooking the city. I think that's perfect to say it's a retirement. I don't even know if this update is for us to retire, because nothing really indicates it, but for a narrative purpose in my video, I'm saying it's for our retirement. You know, you're at the end of the line, it's time to just get into a mansion and relax. Of course you're gonna go out and do all the missions and all that, but I think that's fitting, and I need to get my character to the mansion. He can finish up there. So I'm very conflicted, because part of me does want to play it, part of me doesn't. T-Bert says, I agree, a lot of people will just buy cards. I just mean that playing it doesn't make them money. Yeah, playing it, I guess, doesn't make them money unless it does, and I don't know, and I'm just not familiar with it. But the more people that are playing it, the more chance of people actually buying shark cards. Razor says, definitely not the entire mission. Definitely not the entire mission, just a similar concept to the... Yeah. Definitely not the entire map, just a similar concept. Yeah, I think doing something like that would be sick. Probably not in GTA 5, but I think for a prologue in GTA 6, that'd be sick. That's what I want to go for. To do the entire map would be 5 years too late, absolutely. But yeah, a small portion, I think that'd be awesome. Creative says, oh yeah, Bav, in my game, I'm going to make the NPCs live out their daily lives. Can I add you as... a unique NPC who waters his bins? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Absolutely, you can. Absolutely, you can. That'd be sick. For those of you who don't understand the bin story that he's talking about there, it's a bit of lore. Oh, you know what? Speaking of it, I need to bring my bins up today, and because I'm streaming, you watch, someone's going to steal my bin. So, in Australia, don't know about other countries, but we have to, you know, place our bins out the front for the garbage truck to come get them. Actually, no, that does happen in a lot of countries. Anyways, I take my bins down there. My bins have numbers on the back of them, and I pressure wash my bins to make sure they're nice, because I don't want smelly bins hanging around my house. So I go down, drop my bin off, but then there was a time where I didn't go and get it, like the following morning once it had been collected. And I left it for a couple days because I was busy and I just forgot about it as well. I go down there, my bin's nowhere, and I know it's my bin that's not there because mine's numbered. But there's one bin that is left there, and it's just filthy, it's dirty, it's got spider webs on it, it's got grime on it, it's just filthy. And I'm like, I'm not taking that, it's not my bin. So I left it. I went back up, and then like half a week went by, and I'm like, dude, I really need a bin, because I just started throwing my bags into the garage and just leaving them there. And then I was like, all right, I've got to go get that bin. So I went up there, got the bin, came back to the house, filled it, and then the following week took it down there. These bins get collected every second week, so it took over a month for me to get my original bin back, and I was so pissed off by it. I was so mad. I felt like an old man complaining about simple things. MV says the Red Dead 3 production started in 23, but won't go into the next state until GTA 6 drops, the article said. You need to send through that article. I want to have a read of that. Drop it in the Discord. If you guys haven't as well, feel free to join up the Discord. And we can have conversations. People can link up, play some games. If any of you guys are out there trying to do YouTube, there's places for you to self-promote or whatever you want to do. Self-promote, content share some videos, gaming chat and all that. Join up. Bav, I'll buy all the mansions for you. Thank you, man. Thank you. Easy does it. Yo, how you going? Oh, he said y'all. That y'all word. I can't do it with an Australian accent. Y'all. I'm doing good, man. I hope you're doing well. GTA 6. Where? The more I seek you, welcome on in. Welcome on in. That's a perfect end to your character's arc. I think so as well. I think so as well. JJ, what's going on, man? Hey, Bav, appreciate you again for stopping by my stream last night. It meant a lot. But now my throat hurts. No worries. Dude, streaming and talking a lot kind of does it to your throat. Like, there was a time when I recorded a super long video. It took me like over an hour to record that because I kept messing up. And then straight after that, I went into streaming and I was having one of my best streams. I had so many people in there, but my throat started killing me. Like, I was losing my voice on stream. I can't remember exactly which one it was, but I was having a really good stream. And if I had kept going, it probably would have been better than the ones that we've had this week, but I couldn't keep going. I'm like, sorry guys, I've got to end this. So I ended it, but yeah, I kind of just lost my voice on stream. Easy Does It says, couldn't sleep lol, so I thought I'd hop on for a bit. How you going, Razor? Dude, well, welcome on in. Easy Does It as well. This will be great news for you. Next week, I'm unable to do my streams at this normal time that we've been doing this week. So next week, I'm thinking about doing a later stream to hopefully catch like the guys that are in that UK time zone area. For the Americans, it'll be in the morning, so I don't know if we'll get them in here. But yeah, I've got some things going on IRL that requires me to not be at my house, so I can't stream. So gonna be a later one. There's Redemption. There he is. Redemption, that'll be good news for you as well. Streams will be at a different time. You know, like our older streams that we used to do around that time frame. I'll post more information about it soon. I'm still gonna work it out, but next week will be a late night stream for me, so kind of early morning for the rest of the world. Easy Does It says, JJ, get well soon, brother. Yeah, get well, man. Take care of yourself. How do you fix a sore throat? I like drinking a hot lemon drink, you know, lemon tea or whatever. Get a lemon, cut it open, squeeze the juices, pour boiling water, add either honey or sugar. I go sugar. And just relax. Try not to talk so much, alright? Breeze says, lol, in my country, there's a bin chute where I just put my bin through there and the garbage man collects it in roughly 10 minutes. That's kind of cool. Yeah, ours we just put down like the night before it gets collected because it gets collected super early in the morning. And then once that's done, you know, the automatic arm thing picks it up, throws it in the bin, and then away you go. You go get your bin, but mine got stolen. I was not happy. Redemption says, say it with me, Bav. Oh my god, here we go. How much wood could a woodchuck wood if a woodchuck woodchucked wood with a wooded... messed up. Every time. Will GTA 6 get another delay, I wonder, says Rockstar Edits. It's not out of... like... It could happen, you know? It could happen. I don't feel like it will. But I also didn't feel like they were going to delay it from May because that day was so cool. Such a nice day, man. But I don't think they will. I don't think we can do another delay. Also, Underground passed 3,000 likes. Thank you to everyone who came over and checked out. Let's go, man. Well done, well done. Redemption says, Bav, I have good news. I can actually watch this stream. I hate these new stream times. I know you hate these new stream times, but when I used to do the late night ones for me, late night, it was like, it was dead. Where were all the people? I felt alone. I felt lonely, man. So we changed it up and had incredible success. Definitely with our first two ones, they both hit over 1,000 views total, which is a first for me on streaming. And then the stream we had yesterday, it went for a little bit shorter, so understandably the views were a bit less, but still a lot of fun. A lot of people turned up, but I feel bad because I'm getting used to this time and everyone else is getting familiar with it. For me to just be like, hey guys, can't do it next week. But can't. MV says, posted in Discord, Bav. Thanks very much, man. I'll definitely be giving that a read. Creative Side B says, I once did a 24-hour challenge part of some guy's YouTube video. So I was recording takes over and over. Wait. So I was recording takes over and over for... One more time. My brain's not ready for the morning. So I was recording takes over and over for 24 hours straight. My voice was thrashed by the end of it. Or trashed. Dude, that is insane. That is a long recording session. I struggle like, you know, I'm a certified yapper, I guess. You got to yap. I got to yap to make the videos. I got to yap to do the live streams, and then you got to take care of your voice too. No screaming. No, like, you know, Singing in the shower super loud until you fall over and the soap goes up your bum. You can't do that. Breeze says, I love how you read everyone's comments instead of skipping some of these annoying us streamers. I try my best, man. I feel so bad when I do skip them. And there are times where I have to skip them because it's gone too quick. Especially the first two that I've done this week. But I definitely try. Because, you know, you've typed out that message. Alright? I've been on the other end where I'm typing messages in people's streams and they miss it. And I know that feeling. Because I'll get in there and I'm like, hey, man. And they don't listen to me. Like, they don't acknowledge me. So I'm like, nah, I'm leaving. I get so mad. It's so petty of me, but I do. More so when there's smaller chat rooms. Like, people that have got thousands of people in there and it's just gone a million miles an hour. Fair enough. That's understandable. But ones that are, like, dead, right? No one's in there. And I join. I'm like, hey, man, how you going? And he says nothing. I'm like, you are an asshole. So, I get it, man. Easy Does It says, Redemption, usually when someone says IRL stuff, it's something they don't want to get into. So, I try not to pry. What are you guys saying? Damn, now I feel bad for saying yes if it's due to IRL stuff. No, it's nothing bad. It's just, if we're talking about the stream times, it's nothing bad at all. I just won't be able to, like, commit to actually streaming in the mornings like I am right now, without having to, like, constantly leave it. So, I've just got a bit. Nothing is bad whatsoever. It's good stuff. But yeah, I'm just not able to get behind the mic and start a stream up. Where am I at? JJ says, so what's the talk about today? Alright, JJ, what we've got is these new listings with the mansions. Rockstar posted the details to it. You can kind of start doing some missions for the mansions, like in the lead up to it. So that's cool. And if you do them, you can save some money and get some bonuses and whatnot. The second piece of news is this. Rockstar are bringing Red Dead Redemption to, what is it? Netflix, so strange. iOS, also strange but okay. Android, PS5, Xbox Series, and the Nintendo Switch 2. So that's kind of cool, but I, along with a lot of people in the community, thought they were doing that with Red Dead 2. Because that would have been so much better. I feel like we all would have preferred that, but hey, Red Dead and Undead Nightmare, good combo. I guess I'll try Undead Nightmare for the first time. I played Red Dead Redemption a long time ago. I think just before Red Dead 2 dropped. I liked it. I wasn't too interested in it, but I didn't mind it. I did finish it. Never played Undead Nightmare, so who knows? With this update, maybe I'll play it. It's coming out soon, so maybe I could get that for the PlayStation. Where are we at? Creative says, what? Did that happen to you in the shower? Oh, you're the only one that picked up on it. Don't even worry about it. No, it didn't happen. Alejandro says, seeing that it's taking this long, I feel like Rockstar is going to make a certain buildings destroyable, but not all of them. I feel like they'll do something like that. Like in GTA 5, there's like parts of buildings that are destructible, like some fences, like for example, it's only an mission, so it's still scripted, not that great, but in Blitzplay, when you crash into that van, it goes through that concrete wall or whatever, and that crumbles apart. That's cool. Then up in the court center, you shoot like the corners of the buildings and they start to get damaged. I feel like they'll do that sort of damage, but they won't do ones that are like Battlefield type of damage where it just gets completely destroyed, you know? But me personally, I'd love to see damage. I want to see them do like floods and hurricanes up there where they do some damage, and I want it to be a live event, right? So either an alert in game or Rockstar tweet about it and they're like, hurricane expected to hit this day, blah, blah, blah. And then the weather starts to get bad, like you see it swirling like in the distance, and then everyone starts sandbagging their houses and all that stuff, and you know, putting things up on their windows to board them up. I think that'd be kind of cool, and it would change the dynamic of the game because everyone would be like in a state of fear, basically. Maybe the streets, the traffic, you can reduce that for the week. And then when the hurricane finally hits, it's like a live event goes through and it just gets thrashed, or it's just like a little cutscene that happens before you load in. And then once that's done, kind of just like Fortnite, a little cutscene that plays, like an interactive cutscene maybe. And then the hurricane's gone, and then it's like the rebuild phase now. Some of the houses are damaged, there's weeds everywhere, there's, you know, dirt and everything, debris, and it's like clean up for the next week. So that could be like a 2-week long event. I think that'd be super cool. No, I definitely understand if it's super fast, but if it goes slow, someone still skips, it gets annoying. It does get annoying. It really does. So I know exactly how you feel, man. W to Bab for replying all the time. Not all the time. Don't say all the time, because there'll be a time where I don't. And then Bree says, everyone spam W Bab. See, now if he spams, I won't be able to read them all. No, that's all good, man. Redemption says, I disagree, Alejandro. It's not a Rockstar thing to do. They only do that for mission-specific situations. Yeah, I feel like their massive damage will be scripted missions and all that, but I do think that some of the environments will be a little bit destructible. Easy Does It says, that's good to hear. I was expecting you to say that you had a really bad stomach in the morning. Nah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm surprised as well, because I am drinking coffee right now. Maybe I'm going to jinx it by saying it out loud, but I've actually almost finished this coffee. It's too cold now, I don't want to drink it, but I'm feeling good. And that's so not like me in the mornings. Red Dead Redemption 1 is low-key older than me. When did this come out? Wasn't it 20... I'm saying 20. It's definitely not in the 20s. 20s. That sounds weird. When you like think of the other ones, we say 2020, but you wouldn't say 2009. What am I thinking? Red Dead. I'm fairly certain this came out in like 2009 or 2010 maybe, right? It was just after GTA 4, I believe. Red Dead Redemption 1 release. 18th of May 2010 is what this is saying. There you go. It's already on the PS5 though. I played it a few months ago. Yeah, I feel like it already had like an updated version. Remastered, not a remake. I don't know what they're called. I'm not that familiar with the terminology. EC Does It says, it seems like there's no point in getting it. It's on Xbox via... Yeah, that's how I played it initially, actually. I feel like there's no point in it either. But still cool. Maybe they're going to do 1 and then 2. But I was actually really expecting them to do Red Dead 2. JJ says they're also going to do that for Red Dead 2. I thought they... Yeah, see, that's what I thought. Everyone thought it was going to happen for Red Dead 2, but it didn't happen. So, I'm not too sure. Caden says, alright, I'm going to head out. Have a good night, y'all. Talk to you sometime soon, Bav. Take care, man. You have a good one. I'll be playing a bit of Arc Raiders a little bit later on. So, if you're on that, let me know. But... take care, man. Razor says, I'll be real, I never got around to Red Dead because of the lack of 60 frames. I'm so keen. So I'm keen, low-key. Yeah, the frame rates, once you play at a high frame rate, it's hard to go back. And everyone's like, oh, but you don't need it. Movies are filmed at whatever they're filmed at. Aren't they like 24 frames or something for typical movies? Could be wrong, don't know. But... a lot of people go to that argument like 60 frames is too high. Like, no, it's not, brother. No, it's not. Just wait. Joy Boy, welcome on in, man. Easy Does It says, disregard my comment. Just saw that the owners of the... oh, it moved up. Of the backwards compatible version gets the upgrade for free. Yeah. On the PlayStation as well, they dropped the 3 original GTA games. GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas is what I'm talking about. And you could play them like basically as they were back on your PS2. So that was really cool. And I hate that you can't really get them anymore. You've got to get the definitive edition. But luckily I do have them all, so I'm happy. It was released August 2010. There you go, there you go. Creative says, hey, bit off topic. Just finished high school. So next year I'll be doing game development at uni. Do you think it'll go faster than normal? Do you think it'll go faster than normal high school? With uni, I'm not too sure, man. I'm not too sure. Because I didn't go to uni. I just kind of barely finished high school and then went on with life. I don't know. I feel like when you're in school, it feels like the year is super long. It feels like it's super long. But now, like, not doing school... feels like the time flies. So maybe because you're so like focused in on it, it drags. But I don't know. Hopefully it goes quick for you, but hopefully it's also a valuable use of your time as well. And you benefit from it. I feel like in that it doesn't really matter how long it takes, you know? But I do wish you the best with game development because I am so keen to see what you get up to. You know what? I forgot to save that photo. It's just in the general chat. And every time I want to show someone, I have to scroll all the way back up. There it is. Save image. Where can I save this? Save it in this folder. This is like an everything folder. Bavs Kebabs. And then we'll write creative side B. Massive. I love it. Alright, we're putting this on screen again. Bavs Kebabs. No, you know what? I'll just pull up the actual photo so we can zoom in a bit more. Boom, boom. Bavs Kebabs, boys. How sick is that? I love it. I cannot wait to see the actual final product of the game. It's going to be so cool, man. It is going to be so cool. Redemption says, oh yeah, Bav, I'm doing a program in school, so I spend a week at college. Very nice, man. Very nice. You got the cool emoji out, so I'm assuming that means you're excited for it. Not bad. Not bad. We had a thing in our schools towards the end of the year, where you would go and join like the class that's above you or the year level that's above you and kind of experience that. And it was so strange but so funny. But then as you get to like the end of like high school and you step into like a senior school or whatnot, or going into uni as well, they would send you out there for like a day to go and experience it. Kind of cool. But towards my later years in school, I did not pay attention. I kind of got over it. And it sucked as well because, Razor, you'd know, I love photography. I used to do GTA photography quite a lot on Instagram. And it was such a passion doing photography. Loved it. Got a camera in real life. Took photos of that. That was great. In high school, I was always praised. My teacher was awesome. They're just like, dude, you take such great photos, man. I love them. I'm like, thank you. And I kind of got special benefits. She's like, dude, just go out and take photos, man. I'll see you at the end of the class. I'm like, sweet. Because we just had that good relationship. And I was still doing what I needed to do. And then you step into like the higher levels and, you know, I've got a new teacher now. And then it's like, all right, guys, we're going to be doing this. Please draw a picture of what you're going to go take photos of today. I'm like, brother, I don't know what I'm taking photos of today. I don't know where I'm going yet. I'm just going. And if I take something cool, I take something cool. And it's like, yeah, but you have to draw it before you can go. And you weren't allowed to bring in your own camera. So you had to like use the school's ones. And they were like, well, you're not getting a camera until you draw a picture. I'm like, oh my goodness. So then I sat there and I drew a bunch of pictures. And then I went out. I did not take a single picture that I wrote down. But that teacher made me fall out with photography and lose my passion for that. Just because she was a bad teacher. Easy Does It says, when I was in college, it felt like it flew by way quicker than high school did. Maybe it was doing 3 days a week. Jeez, there you go. Razor, it's because when you're younger, your experience of time is limited. As you get older, your experience of time is multiplied by age. Time moves differently depending on age. Dude, he's got the whole whiteboard out for this right now. He's doing crazy theories. Can't remember what book I read that from. He's a book reader as well. I remember he looked at me, he's like, do you read books? I'm like, no. Making me feel dumb out here, man. Books are cool. I don't think I've ever went out of my way to read a book, though. WBav, thank you very much, man. Making me want a kebab now. Dude, it's so cool. I want a kebab. I'm eating meat doner. I'm eating meat doner and kebab with fries covered in burger sauce. Jesus, that sounds fat, man. That's good. I could go for something like nice, fat, greasy thing right now. That sounds so dirty. But maybe like a big fat American burger. I do like them. Or a burrito, a Mexican burrito. Oh, I need to solve this. I've got leftovers in the fridge that I actually do need to eat before they go off. Come down to... Oh, you said Bab. Babs Kebabs, located next to Surfers Paradise sign, downtown Gold Coast. There you go. I'm keen to see it, man. Feel free to send me all of your progress. I'll look at it. Absolutely, I'll look at it. Easy Does It says, my college experience was similar. I never finished it because of my lecturer teacher. It was so demoralizing. I fell out of love with sound production. It's so bad. It's literally the teachers that it comes down to. And, you know, I didn't mind school, like, towards the later years. But then when you got into the final 2 years, I don't know, I gave up with it. because I go from like the previous year having a great teacher that, you know, supported me doing photography and would actually genuinely teach me stuff, to going into the next level up. And it's like you're taking so many steps backwards to relearn the basics, and then you have to draw what you do before you do it. And my brother, that is so stupid. So I fell out of love with photography, and yeah, I gave up with it. And I had one more year left in school. I ended up dropping out just because I simply couldn't do it. I'm like, nah, I don't need this. So I didn't do it. And here we are, trying to do YouTube. How'd that work out? It worked out fine, because I also did get a very high-paying job for my age without needing to do that further education. Do I have that job right now? No, I don't. That was over a year ago. But it was good while it was good. My cheat day, I go all in. I don't play on cheat day. I go to gym 5 days a week. Well, if you're going to gym 5 days a week, you've earned a cheat day. Go all in. Eat something so fat and greasy, man, because that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Razor's Revenge says, man, my teacher's name was Lachlan, and he was the most critical teacher I've ever had. Glad I met him when I did. That's good then. So many Lachlans, man. So many Lachlans. Unless you're talking about a Lachlan I know, but that's crazy. Boys. How are we feeling? Are we still going alright? We've got 2 minutes until we cross over the hour mark. I was thinking of only doing an hour stream, but I'm not too sure. Man, I was about to read out the same message again. Breeze says, by the way, guys, I'm so happy I managed to break down my brother's record in plank. His record is 17 minutes. Oh my god. And 23 seconds. Mine is 23 minutes. Man, I would be lucky to get like 3 minutes. Planking, I can't do. I remember doing that with my friend, and he's got a beautiful six-pack, right? He's looking good. And he just sits there all casual, and he's having conversation with me, and I'm there fighting for my life. I'm like, brother, I don't know how you do this. Lachlan, you know gamer. I didn't know if that's, like, when you said teacher, I didn't know if you really meant like a school teacher, or you were talking about him. Exactly, that's how life is. Everything hard work and then earned. Yeah, exactly, man. Redemption says, the Lachlan I know has spelled differently. Because he's cool. Cute. 2 minutes until the UK is officially in the same day as you Aussies. Really? 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 True? There you go. UK and Ireland. Mate, the UK and Ireland are basically the same thing. They're that small. I still get confused with that area, because it's like, what is it? The United Kingdom, Great Britain, something else that's up there, and I'm just like, brother, what place is what? I don't even know. It's just a small place. I knew someone with the second name McLaughlin that was pronounced MacLachlan. I know a racer that's McLaughlin, but it's like not really emphasizing the C part in Mac, so it's more like McLaughlin. Joyboy says, have you heard of the GTA 6? Have you heard that the GTA 6 delay could delay other next-gen consoles? That would be smart. I don't know if how much of that is true, but it would be smart for them to push the next generation consoles out a little bit so that Rockstar can do the double dipping. Because if they release it on both PlayStation 5 and 6, people that have the 6 are not going to go back and buy it on the 5. But if you don't give them the option of having a 6, then they have to buy it on the 5. And then when they upgrade, and then they'll buy GTA 6 again. So it's double sales, man. It's good. You did not just insult my my Celtic brethren like that. Ireland is nothing like the smelly UK. They have ruled over our sacred land for 800 years. We are nothing like them. Brother, you guys, can you not see the island from there? Like the land? Surely you can see the landmass from yours. I feel like that's how close they are. Also, Underground 2 is going to change parts of Los Santos. It is now possible to make the Vinewood say Bogenbav. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. You've only got 12 months to make something though, so you need to get to work. Monthly releases. It needs to happen. Can't wait to move out to London in the future. Move out from London in the future. Dude, I only hear bad things about London. I really do. I had a friend visit there a couple years ago, and they were just walking around, and then there was a chick that got stabbed at like a coffee shop like a few blocks away from them, just because she wanted to break up with her boyfriend. And that happened like only 2 blocks away from where they were, and then that was just crazy. And then there was another encounter where they were just walking around at night, finishing up their night party and all that, and they're going back, and there's just a group of them ready to go. But luckily, one of their friends in their group was like a local, so they kind of stopped. But still, knives, I don't know, man. Knives too quick for me. You can see Northern Ireland from Scotland. Isn't Ireland and Scotland the same thing as well? I need a map. I need a world map. We're pulling it up. Where is it? Ah, wait. There's Ireland. There's UK. Where's Scotland? I always thought it was like the same place. Scotland. Oh, it's the place I was literally just looking at as well. Oh, is that another country? They're connected. Fair enough, fair enough. Very interesting. What a strange place. I can't believe people actually live up there, man. How'd they pick that place? You can see, I just read that one out. You can see Wales from Dublin if the weather is just right. Stabbing every day, and it's disgusting, honestly. No, I feel like crime as well is pretty bad everywhere. There's always something bad going on. Like, you check the news and it's like, oh, this person stabbed. Home invasion. Home invasions as well in Australia, insane. If someone breaks into your house, you can only defend your house with equal force. So if they break in with nothing and they want to start fist fighting you, you have to fist fight them back. You can't whip out a knife. You can't pull out a gun, because then you will get in trouble for injuring them. Excessively injuring them with the dangers or whatever. It's not fair. I seen a video of someone, like a bunch of boys breaking into someone's house, and then they just beat him with a hammer to the head. I think he survived, but like they got the wrong house. They were looking for like a drug dealer or something, and they had the total wrong house and just ransacked his house and beat the shit out of him. Just because they could. And if he were to fight back, he would get in trouble for that. So I think that's just crazy. If someone breaks into this house, I'm going to prison, and you guys will never see me on YouTube again. Just saying. I will defend this house. Razor says, dog, vehicles released on top of the map change. We're looking at a birthday release probably. Well, whatever you do, speed it up, man. I want to see the next thing. Breeze, and the people are very toxic and depressing. Dude, everyone's toxic and depressing. But I heard it's pretty bad up there. I wish Lamount were very close culturally and linguistically. Ireland, Scotland, and England. And wait, I've messed that up. Ireland, England, Scotland, and Wales. There you go. But if you say Ireland and Scotland are the same again, I will never speak to you again. I honestly thought they were. I'm sorry, alright? I'm sorry. Red, you remember how I was telling you the story about how someone was going to be dating an Irish man? I was in my head, I'm like, dude, they made a movie about that. It's called Brave. And they're like, dude, that's Scottish. I'm like, oh, there you go. So, it goes to show how much I know. But hey, can you name every state and territory in Australia? Can you do that? I don't think you can. You're definitely going to Google search it just so that you can make the comment of it. JJ says, well, I'm going to go, Bav. Have a great stream. And again, appreciate the love. Take care, man. Dude, take care of yourself as well. For real, actually. Go and sort your voice out. Go rest. Rest those vocal cords, alright? And we'll see you next time, man. Then Northern Ireland is just separated. Maybe one day you can come in one of my streams. Ooh, that could be interesting, brother. You take care. Julian, welcome on in, man. Better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6. I'm so confused. William, welcome on in. Good evening from Florida, everyone. We got someone in GTA 6. Let's go. Hope your day is doing well, man. What's the time over there? It'd be closer to night time. US, 7 p.m. on the East Coast. Not bad. Scotland and Ireland are the same in the same way. Ah, Australia and New Zealand. Yeah, you know what? That's a fair point, Gavin. Also, we finally found Gavin. What's good, man? Welcome on in. Braveheart is hardly Scottish, to be fair. Is it Braveheart? Isn't it just Brave? Its reputation isn't very good here. There you go. You two roads in New South Wales and a Sydney or something. That's all you got. That's all he's got. He said the state and then the city that's in that state. Well done, Red. Well done. Wow. Boys, I reckon... Wait, and Tasmania. Tasmania, that's an interesting one. Boys, I reckon we're going to wrap up the stream here. Obviously, slow news week. I say that, but we've literally got news with GTA Online and Red Dead. But I'm kind of really keen to get into some Arc Raiders and give that a shot. And that's definitely not happening on stream. But I do appreciate everyone. I got to go down, get my bin. And what else I got to do? I know there's a few more things. Bav, I know we're close, man, but my feelings get hurt when you skip me. What did you say? I read, peace, JJ, stay safe. And then the other one, I read that. I've read all of yours. I'm going to go cry now. You wanted me to read out your message of you saying goodbye to someone else? That can't be it. Because the other one, I read that. Dog vehicle releases on top of map change. I said that you need to get it to a monthly release. I need more content. That's what I said. I didn't skip you. Of course I wouldn't skip you. You know that. Oh yeah, Brave is too. I defaulted Braveheart because that's always the first Scottish movie. Ah. What are your opinions on the mentioned DLC for GTA Online? I think it's a very interesting idea. We've waited a long time for it, man. I'll answer this and we're wrapping up. I was very keen for it, but price is going to be extremely high, and I've also kind of lost a lot of interest in GTA Online, so I don't know if I'll play it. I'll see what everyone else is talking about it when it actually does drop to see if I want to get on and play it, but we'll see what happens. Oh, I got censored because I said a bad word. I was telling Bav about St. Louis. Alright, boys. I am wrapping it up, so thank you guys once again for tuning in. We will be going live next week. I will post the dates in the dates and times in my Discord. So if you want to join in. It's pinned, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.